All right, YouTube. Well, it's been a minute. Yeah, I skipped a couple steps, which I know that drives people crazy. But I'm trying to get a little more content in here. Trying to brush up on how I need to do it. So if you got suggestions, let me know. But we did a little project to the Tremor, which is out here, and I'm out here at night because this is the best time to show it off. But we did one of these cute little roll bar kits and put some lights on it. Wired it through the switches on the dash, and it's not bad for Amazon. For a few $100, got one nasty light bar, and it's great. Going down the road, it does more justice than right here. But so in almost no time, about 3.5 to 4 hours tonight, I put the bar in and wired everything through the chassis and through the frame back into the box, and we have a independent left and right spotlights back there, and this wicked bar, and damn, that thing is something else. And now Mama's truck is looking all kinds of sweet going down the highway too. So let's take a look inside. All right, get her in drive. We should be where nobody will bother us or cross our paths, but just in case, the seatbelt up. You never know. There's deer. There's all kinds of stuff up here in Colorado. So right now we have auto lights on. This is our standard drive lights. Our brights should come on. Yep. And now light bar. Whew. Yeah, buddy. That stop sign is way away from here. Lights it right up. That is a highway though, so we're gonna keep that off for just a minute. I'll flip on the right-hand rear. So that's actually mighty handy. We get a little bit of light out of the left or the right mirror. The left one's on. Now the right one's on. You can definitely see back behind you pretty well for quite some ways. We're getting pretty close to 83 here, where that stop sign is finally. Deer going back in through the neighborhood, and we'll pop that stuff on just to check it out. But I don't think I'm going to go quite down to County Road there. Yeah, we're just going to whip a quick U-E right here. Back here. So again, we got typical brights there. I will try to get a link to this light bar set up. Wow. This one, it's a bit more of a flood than a spot, but it's wonderful. It lights up several hundred feet off of each side of the road, and certainly probably almost 1,000 feet maybe down in front of us. It's got quite the beam, that's for sure. But anything that's around the vehicle with that top light is completely visible. Anything that's off to the sides, it lights up these yards. And it seems to have some wide end LEDs on it. I'll show you at the driver's side here in a minute what that looks like. Alright. Oh yeah. Yep, so finding a house number or seeing anything at quite a steep angle either direction is absolutely wonderful. That thing is gorgeous in deer country for sure. So then here's the driver's perspective, maybe not quite as wide, but still pretty close. The mirror is there, so there's right rear, left rear, and you can see everything everywhere. 360. Absolutely spectacular. Okay, so let's find some deer. Definitely show the deer off. Oops. Yeah, okay. Probably shouldn't do that. So, on road, I could be sorry for this, but we're gonna try it anyway. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely makes it like daytime around this pickup. Alright, very good. We're going to head back to the ranch. Play with this stuff a little bit. Hey, what was that? I don't know. Now I can see. Wow. Boy, that's bright. That's awesome. I want to say that the total cost of the bar up there, the light bar, was I think $89. And again, I'll try and put a link up to the 2 kits I bought. About 4 small corner lights or marker lights or reverse lights or backup lights in this case, or behind you lights. And those came with 2 curved bars, a 20-inch and a 56-inch. And the 56-inch is pretty doggone decent. Those are end mounts. I got this one for this roll bar because the roll bar had a 4-post mount system built to the middle of it. So I saw the straight, I think it's a 43-inch light bar, or 45-inch light bar, and that had 4 mounts. It fit the bill very nicely, and once we stop back at the hacienda, we'll try and get a little quick video of the rough-in installation. I got shrink wrap and a few other little things that we have to actually do. There's more traffic out here, so we're gonna abstain from blinding everybody else on the highway for a minute. Oh, we can still put those backup lights on though. That's pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna like that, especially when we go hunting or camping. It's gonna be outstanding. And let's see. So back at the ranch. So anyway, next project's going to be the 14-inch Apes meat hook handlebars on the 21 Road Glide. And I'm going to see if I can get that whole thing at least time-lapsed, because that's going to take a minute. The guys like monkey, I don't know how they do that while they're working, but I'm trying to adapt. So we shall see. Now there were some deer down in here before, and there's no deer down in here now, but they're around. And we do have the brights on. These deer are dark this time of year. They're mule deer, so if we get a good visual on them, you guys from the Midwest will see them and think they're enormous, especially if there's a buck there, because they are. There's a horse. I don't want to spook him with light. We gotta keep good relations with the neighbors here, since every street in our neighborhood is named after firearms. We're turning on Savage Road here off of Winchester Road. Don't want to be having pissed off neighbors with horses that we charge through their yard at night and get them, stabbed or cut on something. That would be bad. Everybody here has got a couple acres to a few. There's a deer. Where are the rest of the deer? Oh, yes, there we go. Blah, there they are. Holy shit, yes. You can see those guys. Oh, well, I can't swear here. Dagnabbit. Oh, there's more. Yep. Those deer are out here. No doubt about it. All right, well. I am going to run this video through. I don't know if I'll put this up raw or something else. Well, there's something crossing the road up there. Cat. Yep, that's a cat or a fox. I don't know which one. Something like that. I don't think there was any bucks in that group, but we got to go back by them real quick, so we'll see. Quick Yui here. All in four-wheel. Why are we in four-wheel? That's silly. Not need that. It is just about 1 a.m., so I think most of the neighbors are probably sleeping and won't get bothered by a little flashy here. Yep, there's the deer. Right there. They definitely blend in better with that lights off. There's the other one. Okay, anyway, we'll go back and grab a quick peek at what we did up there and what these bars look like. Again, neighborly thing to do. 1 in the morning, stop at the stop sign. nothing but dust. All right, so on those N3 switches, 4, 5, and 6, those are all 5 amp service, real light wires coming out of there. So the 2 marker lights are the smaller ones. They only pull about 2.5 amps. So those are wired direct into those circuits. The other one, on the other hand, that is hooked into a relay and direct to the battery, and it's fused the way you're supposed to do a higher power option. I think that light bar is somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 or 500 watts, so that one's no slouch, and you need to definitely not underpower it. The wire going back from the front end isn't all that long though, which is nice. Let's see what the yard does here. Oh boy, yeah, we be lighting everything up with that. That's for sure. All right. And the wife has not seen any of this yet. She's gonna go to work at 5-ish, 5:30, and see everything and anything to see. And there's another horse, Miss Cookie, who we don't want to upset and charge across the yard in the pitch black. Okay. Boop, boop, into the shop. Oh yes, the shop's too messy. We're not gonna show that much right now. Nice moon out there. Definitely. It's that bright white Colorado moon. Alright, enough of that. So, again, these are wonderful. If you got these switch decks in your pickup, if you have a Ford, I'm sure Chevy's got their own thing, whatever. They are awesome. 100%. There is a little fuse box under the hood that's got 6 wires coming out of it. This one has a 25 amp service, and it's a heavier wire, like a 12 gauge or a 10 gauge. This one is a 10 amp, and then the other 4 are progressively lighter. And again, those the last 3 are all 5 amp relay or very light duty. Alright, let's see what this looks like with a little bit of light. Oh hey, that looks alright. I kind of like it. So the bar set is an armadillo, or an armadillo. It's got a pretty decent look to it. It's fairly well constructed. It was very straight, very true. I believe it probably came into the country from China. All things considered, it's a very nice product for that being the source. Here's a company in Los Angeles that imports it. So it said Los Angeles all over everything. So in the back here, we do have this. It's not completely wired in yet. I have to get a wire from the back dash light pulled out to that guy. And yes, so before shrink wrap and coatings, there's our wires. And in this particular truck, you can run them right down the corner of the bed with a very low pinch hazard factor, whatever you want to call it. Up can't see much. No, too low to use a flash. Okay, so we have to do that and edit that in. Anyhow, I'm gonna sign off for this one and maybe stitch in some more. Thanks again, YouTube. Again, this is our 21 Raptor, or 21 Tremor Ranger. Very nice truck so far. We love it. It's been awesome, and we just made it a little bit awesomer.